The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most hummable Disney songs ever written. We'll only be considering tunes from animated features because, let's be real, theme parks and live-action movies need their own lists.
Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata, ain't no passing craze.
Number 20. Hi Diddle Dee, Pinocchio. How can such a peppy tune come from such a despicable character? That's a genuine question. Despite the carefree tempo, Hi Diddle Dee is sung by the film's central antagonist, Honest John.
On to the theater! Hi diddly-dee, an actor's life for me.
In fact, it's often cited as Disney's first villain song ever. Talk about making a good first impression. There's a certain step to Hi Diddle Dee's beat that's simply irresistible.
Hi diddly-day, an actor's life is gay. It's great to be a celebrity, an actor's life for me.
Hearing it once is setting yourself up to have it stuck in your head for weeks. It's to the point we can't even blame Pinocchio for going with Honest John. If we heard Hi Diddle Dee in real life, we'd have followed him too.
Hi diddly-dee, it's pleasure isle for me, where every day is a holiday and kids have nothing to do but play.
Number 19. You're welcome, Moana.
I know it's a lot, the hair, the bod, when you're staring at a demigod.
Maui may just be an average demi-guy, but he sure can belt out a good solo. Or maybe we should be thanking Lin-Manuel Miranda. He sure knows how to compose a rap section, and even in his esteemed repertoire, few are quite as infectious as You're Welcome.
Kid, honestly, I could go on and on. I could explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. Oh, that was Maui just messing around.
The rhythm is practically bursting with life. Add in some of Miranda's classic rhymes, and you have a song that's just begging you to kick back, relax, and enjoy. Plus, who can pass up hearing Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson rap in a Disney film? What can we say except, well, you get the point.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Number 18. Hi-Ho, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. There's no denying that the original Disney princess has some pipes, but when the credits roll on Snow White, it's not any of her songs you'll be rushing to replay. Nope, that honor belongs to Hi-Ho.
Hi-ho, it's home from work we go. Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho.
Whether you're returning from a long day at work or just looking to chill out, Hi-Ho has all the charm needed to keep you smiling.
We dig, 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 in our mind the whole day through. To dig, 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 dig is what we like to do.
And need we even mention its legendary melody? If you say you've never whistled along to Hi-Ho, you either haven't heard it or you're lying.
Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho.
Number 17. Trash in the Camp, Tarzan. Phil Collins is a madman. He went way harder than anyone expected on Tarzan's soundtrack, and we have gems like Trash in the Camp to thank for it. It's electric, it's fresh, it's hummable, and it's entirely built from natural sounds. There's a clacking typewriter, rattling silverware, ripping cloth, and an elephant playing the horn. Just go with it.
Stay with me, fellas. I feel something happening here.
Collins quickly ramps up the funk, building the disparate parts into a scat-like chorus that's tailor-made to make you get up and dance. Or, in Tarzan's case, swing from some vines. Trash in the Camp is basically a whole party wrapped into one outstanding beat. What more could you ask for? Number 16. Almost There, The Princess and the Frog. Before she became a frog, Tiana croaked out a dazzling story about her dreams to open a restaurant. It just so happened to come in the form of an Academy Award-nominated song. Almost There is a full-on delight all the way through, featuring all the toe-tapping melodies, smooth-sounding lyrics, and impressive vocal control that Disney's known for.
I remember Daddy told me fairy tales can come true.
No matter if you're a frog, a princess, or something in between, there's just no making it through Almost There without admiring its easygoing vibes. After this, Tiana should rethink her dream.
There's been trials and tribulations. You know I've had my share. But I've climbed a mountain, I've crossed a river, and I'm almost there.
With a voice like hers, she could charge for dinner and a show. Number 15. What's This? The Nightmare Before Christmas. What's this, you ask? Oh, nothing much. Just a song that's better than a present under the Christmas tree.
What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air.
The whimsical orchestrations effortlessly capture the wonder of Jack's wintry adventure. To go along with it, the fast-paced lyrics and staccato-like chorus are to die for. And not just because they're sung by an actual skeleton.
There's children throwing snowballs instead of throwing heads. They're busy building toys and absolutely no one's dead.
The propulsive rhythm ensures things are light, energetic, and fun until the very last note. A note that comes way too soon if you're asking us. We could listen to this song all day long. Suffice it to say, there's no trick here. What's This is all treat.
The sights, the sounds, they're everywhere and all around. I've never felt so good before.
Number 14. The Bare Necessities, The Jungle Book. There's only a few necessities to crafting a movie-defining jingle.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife.
You need an earworm of a chorus, an easy-to-digest message, and lots of jazz. The Bare Necessities has them all in spades. Baloo sings every note with such a laid-back swagger, it's pretty much destined to stay living in your head rent-free. To prove it, almost everyone walks out of The Jungle Book knowing this song's chorus by heart.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife.
It's just that memorable, and heartwarming, and mellow. We could keep going. Baloo isn't kidding when he says the bare necessities is really all you need.
I mean, bare necessities are Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life.
Number 13. Zero to Hero, Hercules.
Bless my soul, Herc was on a roll. Person of the week in every Greek opinion poll.
Herc needed a good old-fashioned montage track, and like a gift from Olympus, the Muses descended and delivered a rock anthem for the ages. Zero to Hero is everything a showstopper should be. There's nothing in the rest of Hercules' soundtrack, or really many Disney films at all, that match its pulse-pounding tempo. It doesn't ever let up either. Instead, the beat continues to grow all the way into a dizzying finale that has more flair than it knows what to do with.
Who was the gladiator? Hercules! Whose down deeds of great theater? Hercules!
If Herc puts the glad in Gladiator, then the Muses put the her in Hero. Number 12. Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride, Lilo and Stitch. Peanut butter and jelly, Lilo and Stitch, Hawaiian lyrics and acoustic instrumentation. They're simply a perfect match, and if you need convincing, one listen to Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride should do the trick.
There's no place I'd rather be, lingering in the ocean blue.
The song is a beautiful summation of Hawaii's culture, and it comes with a gorgeous melody to boot. Be warned though, this is the kind of earworm that stays with you long after the credits roll.
Flying by on the Hawaiian roller coaster ride.
That's really saying something considering Lilo and Stitch isn't even billed as a full-on musical. Then again, they clearly don't need any more songs. Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride is more than enough.
There's no place I'd rather be. On golden sand is where I lay. I play till the sun sets beyond the horizon.
Number 11. Why Should I Worry? Oliver and Company. Back in 1988, Dodger asked a very simple question.
Why should I care? Yeah. And even when I cross that line, like a street sidewalk fair.
Who knew that by answering, he'd put himself in the center of an absolutely unforgettable song? These days, Why Should I Worry answers itself. To put it in Dodger's words, 1 minute he's in Central Park, and the next he's bringing all the groove you could ever want and then some.
1 minute I'm in Central Park, then I'm down
And that chorus, we could fill an entire list with reasons why it's so iconic. Namely, the fact that you can listen to it over and over without getting tired of it.
Why should I worry? Why should I care? I may not have a dime, but I got streets out my bed.
Rest assured, when it comes to Oliver & Company's music, there's not a thing to worry about. Number 10. Cruella de Vil, 101 Dalmatians.
Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will.
Roger Radcliffe sure knows how to write one heck of a tune, and about a terrifying villain at that. Not only does his musical creation let us know that we should be very afraid of Cruella before we formally meet her, it's also wildly memorable.
She's like a spider waiting for the kill.
Roger,
Look
she'll
out
hear
for
you.
Cruella de Vil.
Granted, Cruella de Vil is relatively short, but that doesn't even matter because it manages to work so much into its melody and lyrics, giving us a concentrated, snappy jazz masterpiece.
The world was such a wholesome place until Cruella, Cruella de Vil.
It's no wonder it becomes a major success by the end of the film. We're clearly not the only ones who love it.
Seen her kind of eyes, watching you from underneath the rock. Cruella de Vil.
Number 9. Friend Like Me, Aladdin. There are a lot of Aladdin songs that stay with us long after they finish playing. Prince Ali, for one, is a certified bop. And A Whole New World is utterly unforgettable.
Or say we're only dreaming.
A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew.
But Friend Like Me takes the catchy cake. For one thing, Robin Williams' Genie goes above and beyond. We can't believe the character doesn't charge Aladdin for this performance. It's arguably worth a wish or two.
You ain't never had a friend like me. Oh my. No, no!
Meanwhile, the track itself is also deeply appealing, and the result is a riveting listening experience. With how often we find ourselves singing the show tune simply because the urge strikes us, it really does feel like we have a constant friend in Genie.
Never had a friend, you ain't never had a friend like me.
Number 8. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, Cinderella. Do it with us now. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. We don't have to understand what the fairy godmother is saying in this novelty tune to walk around imitating her.
Salagadoola, menchikaboola, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Put them together, and what have you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
This ditty's repetitive and rather nonsensical nature could have come off as annoying in a lesser piece, but here it gives us a true classic. It's practically transcended the movie itself at this point, which is no small feat.
Put them together and what have you got? Bibbidi bobbidi, bibbidi bobbidi, bibbidi bobbidi.
We hear it playing as clearly as we see Cinderella's gorgeous dress transformation in our minds. That's about as big a compliment as we can give. Hey, the fairy godmother said it best. The thingamabob that does the job is bibbidi bobbidi boo.
But the thingamabob that does the job is bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Number 7. I'll Make a Man Out of You, Mulan.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
Let's get down to business to find a way to get I'll Make a Man Out of You out of our heads. We're kidding. Why would we or anyone ever want to do that? Plus, we don't even think it's possible. There's no getting around the fact that it's an addictive number.
You must be swift as the coursing river with all the force of a great typhoon.
Even if you put the captivating training montage and the irony on display given Mulan's gender aside, Li Shang is giving us poppy motivation at its finest. The determined beat, engrossing content, and Donny Osmond's vocals have us walking around reminding ourselves to be swift as the coursing river on the regular.
On the strength of raging fire, mysterious as the dark side.
Number 6. Let It Go, Frozen.
Well, now they know. Let it go,
Our brains will not let this melody or these lyrics go. We can't even hear the words "let it go" without the ballad coming to mind, which tells you everything you need to know. It marks Elsa's big moment where she stops concealing and starts feeling. It goes without saying, but Idina Menzel's rendition is more than fit for the occasion, entrancing us from start to finish.
When I rise like the break of dawn, let it go, that perfect girl is gone.
It hasn't become a phenomenon in its own right by accident. We also now associate wanting to build a snowman with another aptly titled Frozen number. Shout out to this movie for giving us a stellar soundtrack we won't soon forget.
Do you want to build a snowman or ride our bike around the halls? I think some company's overdue.
Number 5, Eye to Eye, a Goofy movie. There is nothing funny about what an absolute bop Eye to Eye is. Goofy and Max joining fictional superstar Powerline on stage as he performs is a total treat. And this is the perfect song to underscore the moment.
If we listen to each other's heart, the band will never do
Max is on the tip. That's Max. I know him.
It's infectious the whole way through, with a chorus that's impossible to ignore. We can barely resist the urge to get up and channel our own inner Powerline just thinking about it. We definitely could never match what Tevin Campbell brings to the table, but we always have a wonderful time trying as we groove. If we listen to each other's heart, we'll probably hear Eye to Eye blasting. Number 4, Be Our Guest, Beauty and the Beast. We can't deny that Belle and her little town come alive in Beauty and the Beast's opening number.
And she knows a girl who's strange, fun, special, a most peculiar mademoiselle. It's a pity and a sin, she doesn't quite fit in.
But Lumiere, Mrs. Potts and company have been living, or should we say dining, in our heads rent-free ever since we first heard Be Our Guest.
Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, miss, this is France.
Howard Ashman and Alan Menken tapped into something special when crafting this one, bringing together a magical melody and enchanting lyrics that effortlessly hook us. Combine that with Jerry Orbach and Angela Lansbury's magnetic take on the material, and you get a Broadway-style feast that never exits your consciousness. If you're stressed, it's Be Our Guest we suggest. Number 3, We Don't Talk About Bruno, Encanto.
We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno.
It's difficult to recall a time before We Don't Talk About Bruno entered our lives and became a cultural obsession. The song's writer and co-producer, Lin-Manuel Miranda, clearly knows how to draw listeners all the way in, and this Latin-infused hit is proof. For a while, the name on everybody's lips was Bruno. Honestly, it still sort of is.
7 foot frame, rats along his back. When he calls your name, it all fades to black.
It's easy to see why. Since the chart-topping ensemble piece features exciting beats, intriguing verses, multiple perspectives and styles, a chorus that won't quit, and more. In other words, it's a major earworm. Of course, it's not the only catchy track Encanto has to offer.
Pressure like a grip, 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 and it won't let go. Whoa. Pressure like a tick, 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 till it's ready to blow. Whoa.
Number 2, Under the Sea, The Little Mermaid. From Les Poissons to Poor Unfortunate Souls, the musical offerings in this film are endlessly melodic.
Yes, I've had the odd complaint, but on the whole, I've been a saint. To those poor unfortunate souls.
Under the Sea is the prime example of that. Our feet may be on land, but deep down, we're always cutting a rug where life is the bubbles. That's because Sebastian's Showstopper is everything.
Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me.
As we know, Ariel ends up doing her own thing, not taking the crab's pro-C arguments to heart. Still, we have a hard time believing the track doesn't stay with her once she's human. We know it's had a long-lasting impact on us.
What do they got? A lot of sand? We got a hot crustacean band. Each little cloud here know how to jam here under the sea.
Seriously, there are very few days where we don't find ourselves thinking about and humming it. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Hakuna Matata, The Lion King. There are several tunes from The Lion King we'll never get enough of.
Oh, I just can't wait to be king.
I Just Can't Wait to Be King and Be Prepared are standouts.
Yes, my teeth and ambitions are bad. Be prepared.
And our existence wouldn't be the same without Circle of Life. But we have to spotlight Hakuna Matata. After all, time has proven that it ain't no passing craze. Timon and Pumbaa are trying to help young Simba when they start performing the infectious piece.
It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
Pretty soon, he's joining in and ultimately growing up. But they don't only get Simba on board, we're jamming and vocalizing along too. Now, every word has embedded itself into our brains, and the titular philosophy is part of us. No complaints or worries for the rest of our days here, though.
It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
What Disney song can you listen to on repeat? Let us know in the comments below.
And I'll keep wondering, 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 when will my life begin?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.